Welcome back to Dynasty Mode. I'm Reese Davis, and it's time to kick off your EA Sports college football coaching journey. Before you get started, you can customize your Dynasty experience. This is where you'll adjust your settings to fit the way you want to play. With custom conferences, you can realign the college landscape however you see fit. You can also import any custom team builder teams you want to include. Now it's time to choose your team. Each school has a unique set of athletic director expectations, which are goals that you'll need to accomplish as a coach. The school's demeanor will impact how they respond if you miss certain expectations. Patient schools will give you a longer leash, while some schools will be demanding from day one. These factors all feed into your Dynasty blueprint by influencing your Dynasty point budget. A bigger budget means you can hire more staff, upgrade your school's facilities, and invest more NIL on your roster. Now it's time to choose your role on the coaching staff. Whatever role here, you can create your own coach or choose to play as an existing one. Now you need to choose your coach's archetype. As a motivator, you'll be focused on developing and inspiring your players. Recruiters excel in finding and bringing in new talent to their programs. Tacticians maximize your team's chances of success on game day with their understanding of the X's and O's. Make sure you review your athletic director expectations often. They are the key to the success of your program, as completing some expectations will give you Dynasty points that you can use to shape your Dynasty blueprint. Your expectations will change annually and get more difficult as your program gets better. Do your best to beat them. Failing to do so could impact your job security and land you on the hot seat. Welcome to staged recruiting. Like previous years, recruiting follows 3 important stages. Stage 1 is adding players to your recruiting board where you can gain intel on their values and what they want from a school. It is important to make the right offer to the right players. Each player has their own NIL expectations. Offering more than their expected NIL could give you a weekly bonus, but offering less than expected could give your school a negative influence hit. Stage 2 begins once you're in a recruit's top 5, and this is when you begin selling your program to them. One key difference this year is that as a part of your scholarship, you can give recruits NIL, which may give you weekly bonuses if it meets the recruit's valuation. Finally, Stage 3 is all about closing in on a recruit by hosting them on campus and emphasizing your school's specific strengths to get a commitment from them before signing day. Welcome to Sacramento State Stadium. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday? And we continue with this one. It's the UL Monroe Warhawks and the Sacramento State Hornets. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, it is a wild scene here down on the field. The home coach has told me pregame one thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Warhawks kicker headed to the football. The crowd eager, and off we go. The start of a new season. He'll start the return inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. They want him to take care of the ball, do the dirty work, be good in pass pro, and make plays when he has a chance.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I'll tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way? And maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups, but he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. That is a costly penalty on this defense. Now they're dealing with a 2nd and 2. Caught in the backfield, it's Coleman. Oh, he's got some space. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing strong. And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Got room to work. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
He'll try to get to the marker himself. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. They kick it away on 4th down. Well, so much for putting your heels on the 10 and not going backwards. Not when you can return like this guy. Well, they finally stopped him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. So Louisiana Monroe's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. Austin Carlisle, a freshman prospect from Texas. A recruit this coaching staff really was much higher on than a lot of the services, and man, did that pay off as he won the job to start the season. First carry of the season for this transfer. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple.
And those body blows really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains.
He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Oh, and he gets it back. A fortunate turn of events. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down.
That is a nice break for the offense. Man, those are plays that you don't think about down the road, but those are turnovers. If they just bounce a little bit in the direction of the defense, you're so jacked up. You create momentum, juice. It could change the game. That's a great break for the offense.
Quarterback may change this route. To the air on first down. With the catch, it's Anderson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Crosses the 10. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
The Warhawks will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Complete. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
They keep pushing forward. Now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to fire. Moving away from pressure. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, UL Monroe. They're on the board first here in the season opener. They thought maybe they could contain him. They thought wrong.
They did, and don't call them a quarterback anymore. Just call these guys skill players. I mean, so fast, you can tell the angles just get chewed up. You think you got a chance to catch him. Tell you what, put that in your back pocket. Understand, that guy can fly. I better make sure I take the proper angles when I'm chasing him.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
Off the play fake. Got it behind the line. It's Wilson. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And talking to coaches coming into this week, one of the big priorities, we got to protect our quarterback. Last week in a loss, we gave up 4 sacks. Right here, another sack early in this football game. So far, not protecting their guy. Need to do a better job.
The Louisiana Monroe offense heads out onto the field to open this drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll give it to the transfer, first carry of the season. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Using his legs to buy some time. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
We've reached the end of the period, and it's Louisiana Monroe out front. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Coleman's got it. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. First down, 10 yards to go.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. They make the tackle at the 22. Will give him 5 yards on the play. It'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Running inside. It's Curtis.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Trying play action. Complete to Williams over the middle. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7.
And I'm not surprised with the run, and I'm not going to be surprised if they run it again, right? This offense now set up. They've put a drive together. 1st and goal. Who can be more physical? The line of scrimmage is critically important when the field starts to shrink. Let's see who can bow up and make a play.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Sacramento State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the 2nd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. The give. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Plucks it out of the air. There he goes. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. And the Warhawks peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Nice job by the defense getting after the QB. He's trying to scramble around. He's trying to go get that first with his legs, but he's not able to do it because of the speed on defense.
4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quickly complete. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Warhawks are marching down the field. Gives it on the option. Got a little grass. Touchdown, Warhawks! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Lining up to add another. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they finished it off with a 40-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Grabs it in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. What a catch and what a throw along the sideline. Just sinks it in there. A little Barishnikov for the toe tap. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Now on first down from the 43. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Curtis. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Pocket breaking down. He's on the move. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that Saturday.
Makes the catch. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. That last completion left them just inches short. Now will they take a shot on 2nd down? How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. This time he wants to throw. Bring in the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built it.
Touchdown, Sacramento State. Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
That is exactly how you want to end halves. Put a drive together, score the touchdown, a chance to tie this up, and take all the momentum into halftime.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Handoff from the gun. Crosses the 30. Breaks into the open. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw on first down. Here's a heat. They're working that left side. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. He lobs one high down the left side. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? So the penalty for pass interference will allow this offense to run one more play on an untimed down. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. And with that, they've taken the lead. We're just about ready to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. Hold and fire complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or some safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
Tight end now in motion. From the gun on third down. Finds his tight end. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
And the Warhawks have it with a 1st and 10. He's got him. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. He's going to take off. Turns it on in midfield. And he slides down, and he got just enough to pick up the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Guys, he's up to 103 yards rushing, and with that run, he's now over 100 yards on this opening day. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
A really good play by this defense, seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back on the ground.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Will not get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line. It's 4th down. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. It's complete. How about knocking him down to stop him short of picking up that 1st down?
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Caught behind the line. It's Coleman. Nifty little juke, and he's out to the 37 before he stopped. An 8-yard pickup on the 1st down completion, now 2nd and 2. Smith's got it. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? A long way to go. The run inside. It's Curtis. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. 3rd and 6 yards to go. The snap sets up to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And how about this young fella? He's slinging the pill, man. His completion percentage is through the roof. Dude, he's over 80% right now. Everything he's throwing is working, using the whole field, using multiple receivers. He looks like a different cat from what we've seen all throughout the season.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Give to the running back. Makes it past the marker. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
No, and a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Moves away as he feels pressure. Throwing right. A strike downfield. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. That appears to be their junior starting wide receiver, someone they obviously do not want to lose. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his situation. The Warhawks are moving quickly down the field. They'll try the right side. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Louisiana Monroe has the edge. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. They'll go right back to him. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. First down here as we dive into the college football season, a week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense there. First off, getting pressure initially and then forcing him outside the pocket. After that, excellent effort. All eyes on the quarterback, and you see the speed this defense has. They're going to be putting a lot of heat on this guy throughout the game.
They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. Touchdown, UL Monroe! And they take it in for 6 more points.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Open on the left side is Smith. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. Quick release by the QB. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last third down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Now on second down. Just feeds the running back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's third and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They picked up a couple of first downs to start this drive, and now 1st and 10 from the 47.
And I know everybody's looking at that clock as it ticks, and we're down a couple of possessions, but nice job getting the first down. But this offense has to stay in hyperspeed, right? Down 2 possessions, got to throw the football, use the sidelines, use the middle of the field, especially as you get close to that 2-minute mark.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this. And be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
And man, the tight end just hasn't been a factor all game. No catches, finally find an opportunity to try to get him open, throw him the football, and the connection still doesn't work. Something about this quarterback-tight end connection today.
Makes a grab and room to run. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Off the RPO, complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Sacramento State! Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? And you can just feel that right now. Just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some win. They've got some hope. Their defense now needs to get the football back and keep that momentum going.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Here comes the Warhawks offense onto the field to go on the attack. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll move the wide receiver. Making side adjustments here. Rides to the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well.
Big 3rd down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on 3rd down.
Motion from the wideout. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down.
That play call is going to force a lot of people to scratch their heads because you've got the lead late. Why aren't you just running the ball? When you throw, you risk having interceptions like that right there. That should have been picked.
After the miss on 3rd down, the punt team is on the field. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll put that return to a stop with the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. This offense trying to keep the momentum going. They scored the last time they had it. The defense got it back for them, and now a chance to take the lead. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Under fire. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. The offense has plenty of time, and this defense trying to dig in and get one more stop and hang on to this lead. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. They'll stop him short on third down, in this defense trying to make sure they stay on top. Here's the pressure. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. The Louisiana Monroe offense heads out onto the field to open this drive. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play?
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Second and long here, but objective number one, keep that clock moving. From the gun, the ground game. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's third down. Got it, looking for the first down. He's got enough to move the chains, and that clock will keep moving, and they'll be able to run it out. And the Warhawks enter the final minute with the lead. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
And as a defensive player, you see so much option nowadays and so many different variants of it. And you got to play very disciplined, sound football. And you could tell.
Might have a chance. They make the stop, and the clock strikes zero, and that will do it for this one. We've waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody. welcome to L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium. After a full day of college football, the sun is down, the lights are on, and we still have more for you on EA Sports. And the Cardinals will kick off first, and here we go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Warhawks offense will have the ball first. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. Big day in his last game, over 150 yards on the ground and a score. The run from the shotgun. Got enough for the first. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. This time he wants to throw. Got it. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
You want to get the crowd out of the game? Make it boring. Pound the football. Run the football right at them. It takes the juice away. It takes that sauce away. You don't get to those third down situations where they get absolutely bonkers and it's hard for the quarterback to even think. Just run the football right at them.
They'll ride the hot hand and just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Running inside, it's Jamison. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Third and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. The Warhawks with the 1st and 10. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Whistle blows to stop the clock as they check on an injured Cardinal on the play. The senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Handoff from the shotgun. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. This opening drive coming up, and they need a third down conversion. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
You have got to have pass rushing lane integrity when you face this quarterback. On 3rd down, someone gets out of his gap right up the middle. It's easy for the quarterback to see. He just tucks it and takes off and picks up the first down.
Off play action on first down. Oh, they're after him. And they got it.
And he was held in check in game 1, but you're not going to hold him in check for long. And right out the gates, getting a sack in the second ball game, that will not be his last sack of the season. This dude is a ball player.
After the sack, they have their work cut out for them. Basically, they have to get it to the other side of town. Looking to fire. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
He stopped short of the sticks. They tried to pick it up with a screen, but they'll be facing a 4th down.
Nice job by the defense there on 3rd and long, just sitting back and keeping everything in front of them. They give up an easy completion, but because they were able to rally and make the tackle, now they set up 4th.
He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here on the road. That's impressive.
So Louisville's offense will now get its first chance with the football. They sure hope that that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at 12. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A little release to the back. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Cardinals send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Uriel Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. So they put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. They'll get this drive started from the 29. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. They want to throw it. It's complete to the left. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
It's complete. They get him out of bounds, but a chunk play to wrap up the first quarter, and this offense will carry momentum into the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Gives it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Might be calling a hot route. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield. How about that tackle to stop him short on 4th down?
And that's exactly where you want one of your best football players, right in the middle of your defense. And watch that dude hunt, man. 4th down, and he flies up, finds the football, makes the big play for this defense. He's the guy who they talk to in the headset, and he's the guy who just made the big play.
Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Caught in the backfield, it's Hughes. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on 1st down. Caught near the sideline, it's Foley. And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Got his man. On the move is the 30. Touchdown, Louisville! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 7-3. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming on a touchdown pass from 52 yards out. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Single back formation, and they give it to him. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
3rd and 6 yards to go. He's looking to pass. Caught. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Warhawks looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. A terrific play to keep him from getting to the chains and forcing the turnover on downs. Great place to start for this offense. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Pulls it in. It's Hughes. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
That's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. And the Cardinals have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. They'll run with Brown.
I love the bounce back for this offense. We lost a week ago. Let's put that in the rearview mirror. That game's gone. Let's improve. Let's get better. So far this first half, they've done just that.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3.
Offside. Defense.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Here he comes with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Warhawks offense onto the field to go on the attack. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
He'll try it again. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Whistle blows to stop the clock as they check on an injured Cardinal on the play. That is the senior linebacker who's been shaken up. Holly Rowe will give us an update on his condition. It'll be 3rd and long. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. The Warhawks decide to punt it away. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They bring the punter onto the field now. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Off off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Turns it loose. Got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Cardinals! A great catch and run for 6.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They have got to shore up their play in the back half.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Louisiana Monroe offense heads out onto the field to open this drive. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime. Ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Makes the grab. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw it again. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Louisville calls its 2nd timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake. Check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was 2 guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. They've got to cap this off now with a touchdown and cut into their opponent's lead.
Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Finds his man. It's Eldridge. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Man, he's spreading the ball all over the yard, man. A lot of times when you go to one guy, man, I can kind of shut them down, or I can run coverages to stop wide receivers. Now getting the tight end involved, using the whole field, really in a flow, in a rhythm, the passing game looking good.
Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Run in the red zone. It's Jamison. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
That should be the final play of the first half. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. Let's start with Texas in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage. has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I don't think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well. So you have to know.
Flying out to the left. Past the 10. Touchdown Cardinals. And the punishment has been extended.
And with that drive, you start to get excited. You start to think about the bounce back from a week ago. Went on the road, tough loss. You get to come back home. And this team has really been a different team today. Nice performance after a heartbreaking loss last week.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now.
I know it hasn't been the type game statistically this running back was hoping to have up to this point. He's been getting shut down. Finally, he's able to break through for a big one. And sometimes, you know, it just takes one. It takes one run like that to get his confidence back, to get the offensive line's confidence back. Let's see what happens with this offense now moving forward.
Keeps it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Offense still out there lining up quickly on fourth down. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Sweet cut there. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Warhawks are flying down the field. Looking to throw on first down. He's got an open man. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Warhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wants to throw again. The short hands. It's Eldridge. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Firing to the right, complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. And the Warhawks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll go back to the ground. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. The offense changing the play. The play action fake. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down.
Man, as you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
Rushes on him. Finds him out of the backfield. And it's caught, and he is stopped short. You have to get past the marker on that route. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna take a shot. Makes the grab on the shot. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. The Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. It's complete on the right side. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
95-96 bridge. 95-96 bridge. Go, go.
Hand off for Brown. Turning it on. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Cardinals back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. One more time, it's Brown. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. That's the end of the period, and Louisville has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here.
Here we go. Ready. 129, 120, go, go.
Here's Brown. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll try to run it in with Brown. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the goal line. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Never a doubt. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll bring it out. It's Ware. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. Unloads quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Shoots it to the left. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. And he will go down. Couldn't get rid of it in time, and the defense gets a sack on 4th down. This offense has it with really good field position. The give running right, Brown. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Brown again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd down, here's Brown. They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. And he's already put one 3 spot on the board. He'll try another one from 25 yards out. Good, right down the boulevard. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Here comes the Warhawks offense onto the field to go on the attack. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. Touchdown, Cardinals. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
And all this defense has done all game long is be absolutely dominant. They have been shutting them out, whether they've tried running it, whether they've tried throwing it. They've been creating takeaways. You get the pick 6 right there. You just can't say enough good things about how this defense has played today.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Louisiana Monroe offense heads out onto the field to open this drive. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Scrambling away. He's going to run it. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. He leaves it with the back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Working that left side now. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Warhawks have this offense rolling. Looking downfield on 1st down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. And the Warhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Could not make his way to the corner.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You could tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
They'll run play action. Here comes the heat. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Racing down the left side. The 10. Touchdown! Oh, how about this defense taking one back to the house?
And how about this defense, man? They just keep making plays. Another forced turnover and another touchdown, man. They don't just scoop these fumbles up. They're scooping them up with the intent to score. Their 2nd fumble return for a touchdown today.
And the point after is good. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a way.
A CEO, a.k.a. Don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
Ready. Blue 22. Go.
To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Anderson.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
Makes the grab on the left. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. They'll snap it from the 30 on 1st down. He wants to throw it again. Makes the catch. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
It's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game. But as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game. Taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
Gets it to the back. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Pocket breaking down. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop.
Well, it's been that kind of day for the offense, and this quarterback specifically. They've had their chances, and they've had opportunities throughout the course of the game to get some pitches and catches and make some explosive plays. Just
finding some room. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out, because they lost badly.
yeah, not a lot.
It's a lot harder. Yeah, that NIL thing is really hard for low overall schools. And like, I think my first week in the preseason, like when you're able to like scout people, I think I was able to scout like 8 people. So yeah, so then in like the first week of the season, I think I had 8 people on my board. Like I didn't have any points or anything else. Yeah, I'll put a couple of picks.
If we do this, we have to try our best.
Gotta go pick up dinner in a little bit, but that's probably not. It's not looking good.